My dad was just 4 years old when his father was killed on November 20th. Throughout my dad's childhood, he lived vicariously through stories told by his mother, his grandfather, and his grandmother. These stories allowed my dad to learn what his father was like. One of my dad's favorite stories was the one that was about how him and his mother met. It was at a salsa festival in the middle of May. Both of my grandparents had a strong passion for dancing, especially my grandmother. This particular festival was filled with thousands of people from all around the world and thousands of contestants. The prizes were big, such as $100,000, and dance scholarships. My grandma was there with her friends, enjoying the music and food and dancing, watching different people from all over the world, when all of a sudden a big crowd crowded around this man and this woman. My grandma was hesitant to go over at first, but as they pushed their way through the cheering crowd, my grandma laid eyes on my grandpa for the first time. She could only see the back of him, but then a minute later he turned around and she realized it was a Chinese man. It was the best salsa dancer she had ever seen. It took her about 10 seconds to take her gaze away, and as she did, she looked at her friends and pointed at my grandpa and said, "I'm gonna marry him." Her friends looked at her like she was crazy and they did not know what she was talking about, so she repeated herself again. Throughout the rest of the night, they watched people dance, some people sang, and they had fun and ate different foods. As the night started to come to a close, my grandma and her friends parted ways and said goodbye. As my grandma walked to the bus stop, she saw another head, bobbling up and down like they were listening to music on the bus stop. It was rare because this bus stop never had anyone on it. As she walked over, she looked at the face and realized it was the man that she'd saw dancing. That was the first night that my grandparents met. 2 years later, they got married.